Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this special video series where we journey verse by verse through Surah Al-Baqarah, the longest chapter of the Quran filled with divine wisdom, guidance and life lessons. This is not a detailed tafsir, nor is it just a translation. Each verse will be followed by a translation, a clear explanation, and a practical reflection titled What This Means for Us, to help you apply the verse in your life. Why Surah Al-Baqarah? Because it's a foundational surah for every Muslim. It talks about belief, guidance, law, worship, history, society, and spiritual healing. It is the heart of the Quran's guidance for daily life. Mastering and understanding this surah will change the way you live and think. So, follow the series, stay consistent, and invite others to join the journey. Let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is part of our verse-by-verse journey through Surah Al-Baqarah. Today we are covering verses 17 to 20. Verse 17, the parable of the fire. Their example is like one who kindled a fire, but when it illuminated what was around him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took away their light and left them in darkness so they could not see. Explanation. This verse compares the hypocrites to someone who briefly benefits from a fire's light, but then is plunged back into darkness. They were once near guidance and had glimpses of truth, but due to their insincerity, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala removed the light. They now wander in spiritual blindness, as lost and unable to find their way. What this means for us: don't treat faith as temporary light. Stay sincere and consistent or risk losing guidance altogether. Verse 18, deaf, dumb and blind. Deaf, dumb and blind, so they will not return to the path. Explanation. These are metaphors for spiritual failure. The hypocrites are described as deaf, won't listen, dumb, won't speak the truth, and blind, won't see the signs. Their senses are active, but their hearts are sealed. As a result, they won't return to the right path. What this means for us: keep your spiritual senses alive. Listen to reminders, speak truth, and open your eyes to divine signs. Verse 19, the parable of the storm, or their example is like a rainstorm from the sky, within which is darkness, thunder, and lightning. They put their fingers in their ears against the thunderclaps in dread of death, but Allah is encompassing of the disbelievers. Explanation. Another powerful image. The hypocrites are compared to those caught in a terrifying storm. The darkness represents confusion, the thunder, divine warnings, and the lightning, sudden moments of clarity. But instead of learning, they plug their ears and cower. They fear death but reject guidance, forgetting that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surrounds them completely. What this means for us: don't be selective with truth. Face Allah's message with an open heart, not fear and denial. Verse 20, flashes of light, but no stability. The lightning almost snatches away their sight. Whenever it lights the way for them, they walk therein. But when darkness comes over them, they stand still. And if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had willed, He could have taken away their hearing and their sight. Indeed, Allah is over all things competent. Explanation. Their faith is unstable. When things are clear, they move forward. When it's hard or unclear, they stop. This describes a conditional or convenient believer, obedient when it suits them, stagnant when challenged. Allah warns that He could take away their ability to respond altogether. What this means for us: don't be a part-time believer. True faith is steady and in ease and difficulty alike. So, if you're truly serious about your faith, make a sincere commitment. Follow this series from beginning to end. one verse at a time, one transformation at a time. Let's walk this journey together and bring the Quran into our hearts and lives. If you find this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself, share it with others and let the reward multiply. Like, comment and subscribe so you never miss a verse, a reminder or a chance to grow. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.